So that is the biggest lesson. Do not put out too many videos. Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you the stats for our first month of trying to build a YouTube channel and get it monetized. Let's dive in and I'll show you the stats and I'll show you what I've tried and what I've tested, what worked and what didn't work, and what we learned and what we'll do next month. So this is the channel. This is up to the end of January. You can see it's actually an old channel. It's from 2020. And I had some videos, a little bit of traffic there, nothing much. So in the last 5 years, we had 14,000 views, 800 hours watch time, which doesn't count towards the watch time on this channel because it's over a year old, and 109 subscribers, which do count. So we need to get monetized. We need another 891 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Right, so let's see January. Right, so this is January. I started on the 26th of January, and you can see we uploaded. We managed to get, in January, 18 subscribers and 100 hours of watch time. Okay, and 2,000 views. I'm just showing you this because it's included when we look at how far we've come in February. So there's very little there. Okay, so let's dive into February's, which is what we're really interested in. So this is February's, and then over February we had 31,000 views. Now that's pretty good. We had 1,500 hours watch time, and we had 392 new subscribers. So which gives us 526 subscribers. So in 1 month, we've managed to get halfway to the number of subscribers we need. So that's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Our top video had 7,800 views, which is great. The next one had 2,900. There's a big difference there. So we have to work now at getting videos to have a steady amount of views and not vary so much. In the last 48 hours, we had 1,400 views. That's okay. I'm happy with that. If we can keep that up, if we can keep 1,500 views or 750 views a day, I mean, that is okay. That'll be hopefully about 50 hours of watch time per day. That's good, because watch time is what we really need now. We need to get to 4,000. We need another 3,500 hours of watch time. If we get 35 hours of watch time a day, in 3 months, we're going to be monetized. That'll be good. I hope to be monetized. It's 5th of March today, 5th of April. I would, by beginning of May sometime, I would love to be monetized on this channel. So that's what we're striving for. Whether I'll do it, I've probably not. I think it's probably more like April, but we're gonna push on. So what have we learned? I have learned to test everything, find what works, then go back and do a different version and try it. So if we go to my content, you can see here, this is a video that I created about 48 hours ago. And what I did was I tested 2 different thumbnails. Okay, if we view the test report, 57% and 42%. Now I'll let it run for another 24 hours. And then what I'll do is I'll stop it and set this because this one's working. Okay, this different style of thumbnail is working. So we'll do that. So from now on, we're going to test that will become our main thumbnail. And then we'll test another one that we can use in about a month's time. We can switch it up again. We want to vary it and create different types of thumbnails and see what works. But if we go back to our content, you see this was called 7 underrated weapons in Fallout 76. Right, let's go back here. I have scheduled another similar video to this. Okay, because this video is working quite well. I'll show you the analytics in a moment. So what I've done, it's worked. Okay, so I've come straight in. I've just recorded another video today, uploaded it to go live later on this evening. And what I do when I go to back analytics, I go to audience. We scroll down here. We see when our audience is online. So my audience is online on what day is it? It's a Wednesday. Sorry, it's a Wednesday. Sorry about that. 7 p.m. So that's when I schedule the video to go live, 7 p.m. That also gives time YouTube to see what's in it and maybe find an audience for it, and also for it to become HD rather than SD. Upload them as unlisted and set them to go live in 24 to 48 hours. And at the time when most of your audience is online. So that's when our audience is. So that's when all our videos are going to go live. When I was starting off, putting it live around about here when there's very few people on. Now we do that, we get more views. So we can see, you can have a look at this. Okay, let's go back to content. You can see here, this one I scheduled to go live when my audience was 803 views. This one I scheduled to go live at lunchtime when there's no one around, 220 views. Once again, tested this one to go live in the evening, 191. To go live when no one's around, 100. Okay. So always schedule to go live in the future when your audience is around. That's a big lesson. And also test your thumbnails. Try 2 different thumbnails. When it works, great. When a video works, okay, we know this one's working quite well. It's only 36 hours, 800 views. Okay, it's got a higher watch time. If we could look at the analytics, yeah, it's got a higher views than normal. It's got a higher watch time than normal. This topic works. We test it immediately. So as I said, I've created another underrated weapon. And that's it. Test your titles. Okay, try different types of titles. See which titles work. Try different types of thumbnails. So this is what we've got. We've got 1,700 hours watch time, and we have 526 subscribers. We're halfway to being monetized as a membership and almost halfway to being monetized for adverts. And we have half the subscribers we need for adverts, and we have all the subscribers we need for a membership. So things are going okay. We had a bit of a slump there. You can see I didn't publish any videos. So we can see when I've been publishing videos here. You can see here, this is the big lesson that I've learned this month. These are when I've published videos: February 10th, 12th, okay, 13th, that's a short on the 13th, and then the 14th, okay. So I spaced it out a little bit there, and we started to grow. Then here, because we had so many views, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to pump out a load of videos. So 16th, a short on the 16th, where are we here? 16th, 19th, 20th, and our views started to drop. 22nd, 23rd. Okay, views start to drop. So now some of them are live videos, some of them are normal videos, but I was putting out too many videos. So I stopped. I paused for a while. February 27th, I put out another one. March the 1st, I've put out another one. And I've got one scheduled for the 3rd. Well, one's gone out on the 3rd and one's going out on the 5th. And what's happening? The views are starting to climb again. So that is the biggest lesson. Do not put out too many videos. When people tell you to publish every day, don't. Please, please, please don't. Go out there and publish one every 2 or 3 days. And yeah, you'll see how it goes. Look at everything, look at your stats, and come back next month and we'll see how we've done this month and what lessons we've learned. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.